All right, my friends. Happy Thursday to you. Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Thursday, the 30th of January, 2020. Almost through the first month of the year, right? A lot of stuff has already started to change. How are we doing? Reflecting back on ourselves, our resolutions. Are we following through? Are we staying consistent, right? That's what this year is all about consistency and incremental growth. Little by little we get there. We got the moon in the sign of Aries still, right? Taking the initiative, the spark, the action. Okay, it's what we need. Our emotional moon is saying, yes, right? I have what it takes to get up in the morning and make it happen. Whatever is going on in our lives, the answer is yes. And it's worth seeking out, right? Our moon needs us to seek it out. Not waiting for it to come to us, seeking it out, which is really cool. Let me show you the chart. All right. And we got, talked about this yesterday as well here. Mars is just, touching everything right now. Mars sextile the sun, okay? Fate and destiny. They've been kind of moving together for a few days, which is really, really cool, okay? Mars again here in our planet of action, rules Aries, rules Scorpio. Here in the sign of Sagittarius, seeking out knowledge, seeking out information. Okay, so again, there's this futuristic, our eyes are set on this future, right? That we have this idea, this concept, all of these things, and we're still saying, okay, for me to bring this to humanity, I need to learn something. And again, that also squares the Neptune and Venus conjunction that I was talking about yesterday, to get out of our skulls or out of our hearts, whatever it is that we are figuring out, focusing on, that comes with tension, that we need to learn more and we need to be actively seeking, as well as the moon trines to Mars, okay, which the moon is also saying an emotional need for taking action. So these two come into a really beautiful flow today. So everything is lining up in that sense of yeah, I get it. I see where my future's going. Yes, I feel and I see all of these things. I have this intuition and this creative nudge and this creative pull. And maybe I have here you go. It's maybe I have the talent. Maybe you've got the talent already. Maybe you have the know-how. Maybe you don't need to go to school for the know-how to execute, but maybe it's about, about how do I get the audience now? How do I get, if I'm an artist, how do I get into showcasing my art? And that's where Neptune comes into this play, okay? Because Neptune moved to the 17th degree. I'll show you real quick. Neptune's been hanging out because it retrograded. It stopped at 16 degrees. Then it ended its retrograde, started moving forward. Again, it's a very, very, very slow moving planet. So it's been at that 16 degrees for quite some time, right? And now Neptune here has moved to 17 degrees, still sextile to Pluto at 23 degrees. Okay, so Neptune at 16 degrees, it was what? It was the parade, all the colors, all the colors coming together, all of the different, the bands, the clowns, the little tiny cars driving around, the beauty queen, hi everybody, throwing out candy, and people line up to enjoy all these talents of all of these kind of, different things, and we celebrate together. Where now, at the 17th degree, it gets a little bit more focused, okay? This is like a specific party, a specific event, yeah? That we're drawn to, besides this big showcasing, instead of showcasing everything, right? It's just like a single performance. Okay. So it's drawing a crowd to do this single performance. Okay, and that performance is something that resides within you. So what is this single performance that is coming out that is willing to draw or going to draw this bigger crowd coming in? And this helps us for multiple reasons. One, it breaks up the monotony of ordinary everyday life. You know, it's just like, oh, this Friday, or Saturday, whatever, Sunday. I don't know, whatever it is. You know, it's just like people live for the weekend sometimes because there's more events happening. You know, we leave Monday through Friday. There's like kind of work week, and then there's an event on Friday. You know, and we have to advertise that event. You know, it's something worth breaking our normal everyday routine to go seek out and do. And sometimes we can be very inspired by these performances. Maybe it's a concert. Maybe it's a live artist. Maybe it is the Blue Man Group, Stomp, I don't know, Monster Truck Rally. Whatever it is, I have no idea. You know, it's up to you. It's in your life, what aligns with you. You know, so there's an event that's going on or a thing that's going on that breaks the normal weekday life, that we can come as, you know, individuals or with partner, friends, family members, whatever, and seek this out and be in awe, to be wowed by somebody, an individual or a group of individuals that has taken so much time to practice and rehearse their craft that they put on this well-rehearsed, spectacular performance. Okay, so maybe that's you right now. You have your mindset on the future, right? Sun in Aquarius, mindset in the future, Mercury in Aquarius, right? We've got futuristic thinking, technological driven, community-based concepts and ideas, and shining our light there. Okay, we got Mars seeking out new knowledge and information. That's septile to the Sun. The Sun creating the septile. Let me show you here. Sun septile down to Chiron. Mercury septile down to the Moon. Okay, so there's like taking initiative and taking action with this. So maybe again you are the one that has this beautiful talent, that has this skill that's willing, that can draw a crowd, but you've been so focused on your talent and your skill that when it comes to drawing a crowd, well, what do? Do you stand on a corner? Do you just perform as a street artist? Or do you seek out the individuals that can help? Okay, well, let's get a website going. Let's get a marketing manager. Let's get, photographs of us. We got to get a picture of the team or myself or whatever. You know, that's gonna promote our craft, our skill, our ability. That's going to draw the crowd. Okay, so this can play on any one of those sides. So there's still a need to be active today. There's still a need, you know, Mars is also still squaring Uranus here, okay? Sesqui-square, again, that's a similarly annoying aspect to the to the quincunx, the itch you can't scratch. We got also Venus starting to square, this can be tough. Venus starting to square. That's Chiron. Chiron starting to square, and it's going to happen for quite a while, the North Node, you know, because again, there's like healing happening down here. There's nurturing and care and a need for forgiveness. And then over here is like healing our old wounds, you know. So that can be a rub of like, I don't know if I want to forgive that person. What they did was wrong. What they did was detrimental to my life. What they did was dramatic, whatever it may be. And we got to, you know, we got to let go of these things. The universe is saying there's a greater reason, there's a greater good to forgive than to hold on to. Okay. Whether that has to do with any of the other stuff that's going on, I mean, it's all tied in together, you know. But what does that have to do with you putting on this amazing performance or being well rehearsed at your skill, or if that's you going out to be inspired by a well rehearsed performance and saying, oh my God, look at that, you know, and how can that inspire and change my life? How can that bring insight to me? Pretty cool. And again, it's about seeking. Our day's about seeking stuff out. So whatever it is that we have to be seeking out, to be in awe, to break up the monotony of our ordinary everyday lives. I love ceremony. You know, ceremony means celebration. And it's just like, every day is a celebration. I got a good buddy. His name is also Aaron. He says that. He's just like, every day ceremony, brother. He's like, every day is a celebration. And I just love it because it's true. It's just like we have the opportunity to celebrate every single day, to make every day unique, a blessing, life, that we're living right now. And with the astrology like this, it's like we should be inspired right now, and seeking out other people that inspire us, seeking out other events that are inspiring us to be this grand evolving thing that we are in this grand evolving space that we have. So that's our Thursday, my friends. Have a beautiful day seeking out new knowledge, seeking out information, taking the initiative to get to wherever you're going, to align your heart and your head, your vision of the futures into the present reality. We'll see you tomorrow.